So how many double digits have hit your deck this year?
This year we're over 200.
200 What is going on, DFW Fishing Forum? We are out here with the slaunched, right? Christian Gladfelter, who is the guide for JB Thomas. Now, you were the first guide out here on
Yes,
JB
sir.
Thomas, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell us a little about why you picked this lake. There's tons of lakes out here. Guys, we're out in West Texas. There's a lot of oil, a lot of tumbleweeds, and not a lot of anything else, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
it was kind of a surprise, you know, the first time I stumbled upon this lake. It was, you know, what it looks like, what you would imagine, a mud hole, you know, not visually appealing. But first time I fished it, I realized the size of fish that were in there. And there's not very many places out there that, you know, pump out the size of fish that is.
So you stumbled on it, you started going through it, and somehow you found some giants. What's up, Jennifer? I see you out there. What's up, Elijah? I just met Elijah. I don't know if you know him.
Okay.
He was here at the boat ramp.
Yes.
So, guys, we are out here with the Slaunch Master here, Christian Gladfelter, and your guide service is called what?
Slaunched guide service.
Slaunch Guide Service. And there's a reason why, guys. I've never seen the amount of bass, large, but double digits,
Double
right,
digits, man.
that are coming out of one lake. Like JB Thomas, and you know, I'm going to say the name, but a lot of people already know. They know where you guide. You guide here and
OHIV.
in OHIV. Those are the two up and coming lakes, guys, of catching. If you want to catch a double digit, this is the place that you got to be. So you found this lake, you came out, scoped it out.
Yes, sir.
And you saw, did you see double digits right away? Like, were you just...
Not the first time, no. It was just kind of a happen, you know, and just fished around, caught some good fish, no double digits, you know, caught 7-8 pounders. Was liking the lake. I was, you know, those are nice fish. And it was the second time I came out when I really saw the size. The amount of fish I was seeing over 8 pounds was unreal, and I knew I had stumbled upon gold, and it's ever since it just pumped them out. No lake in the world has had the consistency this one has in the last few years, and it's just sharelunker after sharelunker, and it's unreal.
So how many double digits have hit your deck this year?
This year we're over 200.
200 double. That's insane.
It's unreal.
Like, now some people might think that you're not telling the truth or whatever, but
right.
You have pictures, you got videos, you got everything going on.
Yes, sir. Most of my clients submit their 8+ pound fish to the Sharelunker program, so they get awarded for them. So it's everybody's got their claim to fame, and it's been a great year. Could have never imagined even, you know, catching 10. Now over 200, it's unreal. It's unreal.
That doesn't include the 6, 7, 8 pound. I mean, those are great fish just by themselves. That doesn't even include all those that you've caught. You probably don't even count a lot of those.
No, sir.
Right, and those are trophy fish for a lot of people that haven't caught anything that big yet.
Yeah.
So
no, anything over 5 pounds across the country is a really big fish. Old fish. There's nothing wrong with your 5, 6, 7 pounder. That's a giant, you know. But this lake is just something special. It's not taken away from the rest of the country. And a 5 or 6 pounder, it's just that a 5 or 6 pounder at JB Thomas is a small fish. They just grow big, grow fast, and some of the biggest in the world.
And that's really the only thing we caught today. Me and Papa Cruz over there, we came out here for the past 3 days, and we had a really tough time. If you come out here thinking you're going to fish it like Lake Fork or any of the other lakes that you are just familiar with, this lake fishes completely different than any lake I've ever seen.
Yep.
We fished it normal the first time, and maybe in the spring, you know, during the spawn, you can go up on shore and points and stuff like that.
Yep.
But the whole rest of the year, it's just insane. It's really hard to find these bass. It's a special, it's a unique way to fish, and you figured it out. Obviously, if you're going to catch 200 fish over 10 pounds, you got to figure it out.
Yep.
So, what's up? Marty Faust is on here as well.
Hey, what's going on, Marty?
So it's a special lake, but it's also an ugly lake. It's chocolate milk, and I've never seen as many crappie in one lake than I've ever seen in this lake. Everywhere you go from one side of the lake to the other, if you just put your trolling motor down, you see crappie everywhere. It's insane. What's up, Joe? Joe Shipley's on too.
Okay,
Do you know Joe?
Yes, sir.
Guide out. He's guiding out near Ray Hubbard and Levon and all that. Joe's a great guy. We actually just went down to Galveston together. Went down to some saltwater fishing. That was a lot of fun. So So tell us now. You figured it out. A lot of people come out here, they skunk out. It's not an easy lake. It is a very tough lake. You have to have precision tools, precision instruments, and you have to know what you're doing. And but what's coming up right now? So December's ending.
It's the time, man. It's the time. Sherlunker season. It's here. It's here. January 1st through March 31st. The state will award you for catching that 13+ pound class fish. You get to donate it to the parks. It benefits the lake. You pass those good genes along to share the resource to other anglers, and it's a best in the world. There's no other state that has a program like Texas does, and it's a special deal. So to be a part of it, to be able to even catch fish for my clients and myself that big, to submit to the program, it's a blessing, and we enjoy every moment of it.
And when is it from, and when is it to? When's the best time out here?
So January 1st through March 31st is the donatable season.
Okay.
So that's the big attraction. This time of year is when the bass are at their largest state. So your potential at catching the biggest bass is now until they dump their eggs. They're fully pregnant, they're full of food, feeding their young, and so now's the time to catch your XXL largemouth bass.
Large from January to March is when you want.
Yep.
And sometimes this is the toughest season, right?
Yep, it is tough. You're not coming out and fishing for multiple bites. You're coming and looking for
You just want
slim
maybe
pickings,
one bite, but it could be
a
bite that changes your life.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So that's exciting. So if people are going to come out, they know who you are, right? But what's your website?
It's www.launchguideservice.com.
Launch Guide Service. Now, if they're going to just come out on their own, because not everybody can afford guides out here, because this is ultimate trophy fishing, what advice would you give them?
Practice with your forward-facing sonar ability, being able to track and decipher fish, and your casting accuracy. It's all going to have to be on par when you come to this lake, because they're moving targets and tough to track. So it's a lot of hunting. It's more hunting than fishing. You're looking and searching for that one bite. Now, the best advice I can give is practice your tracking ability and your deciphering ability, knowing what a shad is, knowing what a crappie is, a carp, a bass, and being able to present and cast to those.
And so what would you recommend, like, for baits? If they're going to come out here, they're packing, and you're saying, hey, look, these are the must-have baits that they should be looking at.
Well, these fish are crappie shad eaters. They're fish eaters, so anything imitating a shad or a crappie, with your flashies, your whites, your bold colors, the water is murky, but they're 100% fish eaters, so you want to be imitating crappie and shad.
And you have your own line of baits too, right? That
Yes,
you
sir.
sell?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. The Space Invader.
Space Invader, and that's a jig, a swim jig?
A swim jig that I designed specifically for forward-facing sonar and for these fish here at JB.
All right.
Yeah.
And can they get that on your website as well?
Currently, it's not available.
He's going to get them on Tackle Co-op, so I want you guys to go check it out. We're going to get you set up on Tackle Co-op, get your own store. We want your Space Invader jigs on there. We want people to go out and get those things. So if you guys are thinking of coming to West Texas and looking for a double digit, a Sherlunker, now's the time. We're coming up right after New Year's. New Year's through March 31st is the season. So get with Christian or come on out and check it out. And where's a good place to stay around here?
Snyder's the closest place, and don't have a lot of complaints.
Okay, so Snyder is probably, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes from the lake.
Yes.
There is a little RV park called Barbecue RV where we're at now. And if you just want to come out with an RV, hey Christine, I see you on there. You can stay at an RV closer to the lake. It's like 15 minutes, or stay in Snyder. Anything else that they should be thinking about when they're coming out here? Looking for a triple digit, double digit.
Just come prepared. You don't have many accommodations out here, so have your water ready, your gas filled up, and ready to fish.
There's nothing on the lake, like from Snyder to here. There's no gas stations.
There's no tackle shop.
There's no tackle shop, so
nothing like that.
There's nothing on the lake really. There's just a park. There's no amenities. Oh, there's a bathroom. there's a bathroom on the lake. That's pretty much all that's going to be there. So make sure you get everything you need in town, and then schlep it out with you guys when you come out to the lake. For specifically JB Thomas.
Yes, sir.
I'm finishing my time here. We spent just to give you an example, we spent 3 days here. Had Christian here. He showed us, we saw some monster fish with him, 10, 12 pounders on, but we couldn't get them to bite. It was a tough bite for us. And then we spent another couple days trying to duplicate what you were doing, and it's still tough. Like, it's still tough without the right tools. So I just want to set your expectations. Don't come out here thinking you're going to catch 10 or 15 6-pounders and 1 10-pounder. It can be really tough, but this could be a bite of your life. So check out JB Thomas. Give Christian a call if you're out, if you want to get guided on the lake here, and he'll set you up. There's a couple other guides out here as well, so you guys can look those up. But Christian's been awesome, just a really good guy. And thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And we're going to do a longer live here soon. I'm going to post something up here, but I just want to give you guys a little update on what's going on here on West Texas. Thanks. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys.